Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Rings off. Okay. All right, we're going to go through your questions, and bear with me. Question from Ryan. I'm sorry. That's a good way to start. From Alan. About his deceased friend. I cannot pronounce his first name. Coleman. Last name is Coleman. So this is for Alan. I cannot pronounce that first name. I am a terrible person with names. Even when they're written down. Anyway, let's see here. There's a the question is possibly find out how he died and does he have any messages? Give me a second. He doesn't want to go into how he died, so I don't know why. It's message just to be yourself, not be afraid to be yourself, to be more outspoken because what you have to say is very important. You receive knowledge that others do not receive. Everybody's like that, but your information is very important, so make sure you get your word out. And he's around you trying to help you with this. Still nervousness around you on and off, so just let yourself go. Don't be afraid, don't hold yourself back. He's fine, yeah, he's with a bunch of girls. He doesn't want to go into how he died, I'm not sure why. I guess it's just like it's not important. I feel something around his lung area that might have been clogged up. Like I said, it's not going to why he crossed over, but or what happened how he died, but sorry, how he died. He's just saying for you to be more outgoing. You are, but you're not doing as much as you can. But remember, just do as you go at your own pace, obviously. But it's just sort of pushing you along. Be more friendly to girls, which I don't understand them. But anyway, be more outspoken with them also. Just be more outspoken. Don't care the consequences. But you have good intentions. Continue with your good intentions. You cannot go wrong with that. Even when it does come back and get you can at times, but still keep your spiritual walls up. You can remember you can form your reality. Let certain things into your reality, such as negative, irrelevant, encounters. You can put that in your intentions, intentions to have positive repercussions of what you're saying. While you're saying what's on your mind, you know what I mean? Even if you do have a negative, you can still want to let that tamper you and take you down. So hopefully that worked. Hopefully that's okay. You can always resubmit if you like to. From question from Chris, I thought you were coming back. We're coming back in a different way. To be continued. Oh, okay, here. Of course, I can't say this name either. I'm not very good at names. I guess I have to learn how to do this eventually. The first name is Bayan. And what really happened to me in March 2012, I found myself in a hospital with memory loss. Can you tell me what happened to me in those days I lost? Of course, anybody else? I believe you were astral projecting. You're all over the place. Universe. I want to say you're on. I know it's okay. This is alien stuff, so you're on some kind of like spiritual galactic mission. I know it sounds crazy, but in those few days, yeah, you're. Of course, we all do that. We all have to project when we go to sleep. Actually, we're always projecting even during the day. We are doing something else also. You are doing your life, but you're also living several of yourselves are doing things also in different lifetimes. But even yourself is we leave our bodies and we go do certain things. It's very strange. But I believe you're on some kind of mission in the galactic community. As for where, Andromeda, something to do with the sons of Andromeda, like repair work. I know that sounds crazy, but like I said, you can't do a galactic intuitive. So I believe you can even tap into this on your own, or ask other channelers about it. But repairing his son, and you had certain knowledge that others did not have, so you kind of left your body for a little bit. So it's something you wanted to experience also for your memory loss. You wanted to go through that. A lot of Zetas are around you during that. So this is planned. This isn't something that I know. This is Twilight Zone weird. Yeah, make a good movie. You know you can't think this stuff up. That's for sure. Many Zetas are around you, assisting you in this in a positive way. I feel more Zetas are part of this, but this was a positive experience. This wasn't negative at all. I feel there's a lot of Zeta reticuli, Zeta grays around you, and that is quite fascinating how that was. At least that's what I'm getting. So, yeah, good luck on proving that one. Well, with other channelers, they'll be able to connect with that, or you can connect that on your own. So there's more to it than that, but that is the basics of it. Others, you're on the other side also connecting to loved ones, and so you're doing a lot of things. I know it just sounds. Well, I wish I could prove all this, but just. Jessica, what star system do I come from? And this is where I picked up Andromeda. I believe Andromeda. You also have lifetimes with Zetas. A lot of lifetimes with Zetas. That's kind of interesting. Positive, for the most part. They don't have exactly the best rap. This is very interesting. Yeah, I feel a lot of Zeta Gray lifetimes. Remember, they do a lot of telepathy. They're always in their minds. So, very good with technology. Not to say you have to be great at not technology, because there's females that they did certain jobs that the males did not do. A lot of telepathy. They did a lot of PR work for the Zetas. As for what you were doing exactly, they're not telling me. It's not for public consumption. Let's put it that way. Hopefully, this find this interesting. You find this interesting. When Andromeda, you had many lifetimes of Andromedans. Music. It's huge in Andromeda's love making. Andromeda, everybody does that there. Very white, white white beings. Not to be racist, but there's a lot of white beings there. White. Oh, there's different races, but they're not here. Different colors. So, just the color white is prominent. Let's see here. A lot of pieces out there. You could say that life was great, but boring. I mean, great. I know it's not. I say boring, not in the boring that we call it. You look for more adventure. So that was where all the adventure was. Pleiadians had adventure, but Zeta Grays are huge around you. So I'm pretty sure I'm picking up. If I'm picking up wrong, let me know. I'm pretty sure that was your. That was what was going on. Let's see here. I have a question from. Sorry, Paulo Victor. What can we do to keep in contact with our spirit guides? Meditation, sea salt bath, meditation, candles. I have red candles. Actually, I should blow those out, but anyway, green candles, pink candles, yellow candles are good. Meditating with a candle, white candles, whatever candle you feel like. One way of doing it, like you can go to a stone shop. They have always, they're not very expensive stones, like $2-3. You can always like scan them and feel what feels right for you. Sometimes a stone can help you connect to your guides. So I'm going to leave you with that. Mycena is bullshit. I heard that. The dog, it's not for you, but others might say that's bullshit. Say it. But, and same with candles. Like, now everybody's spiritual. Don't say you're not. Everybody's different spiritually, a spiritual level. But we're all spiritual. You know what I mean? You just haven't got to, we aren't all on the same level because of our experiences. But we're all spiritual. It just takes some of us time to get to the same. You can always go up. So everyone takes time. But this goes for everybody. It's like you can go to candles, like scan them. Just scan it. Just put your intentions out. I want something that will help me connect to my guides. And you'll find a candle, a cheap one, hopefully. And you can use that. Find a stone that you feel right about. And just put your hand out there and just scan it. And see, it's like, this isn't working, so I just grab something. That's okay too. Let's go by what you feel. That took me forever to connect to my guide, so don't feel like I'm any better than anybody. I'm not. One thing, another way is what I do is I look to my left and I just start talking. In my mind, you can read your mind, or she, and you just say it and see if you hear anything. I know it's strange, but that's all. It takes time. For me, it took forever. So, but meditation is key. I do it with a candle. Meditate with a candle. There's several different meditations out there. Find one that works for you. And you want to be in a quiet, laid down meditation. Usually works the best. Whatever works for you. But use music, very spiritual music, very just no words. Whatever works for you. But another thing is a metaphysical shop. You can ask them what works for you, like stone wise. They can scan you and tell you, but you can do it on your own. So that's up to you. You can always, if you want to, you go to metaphysical shops. Somebody can help me and find the right stone. What do I need to help me connect to my guides? You can always do that, but you can always do it on your own. All depends on what you feel like. It takes time. I know I went on a while for that, but That's a good question, and feel free to keep asking that too. Anybody. Of course, I didn't read these before I started this. Let's see, Nancy. Let's see here. Deceased. Nancy has a deceased friend 4 years ago. Oh, Ray Bonner. I can't pronounce anything. I want to know how much I miss him and wish we could be in the next lifetime together or visit me in a dream. I wish he knew how much he was cared for. I wish for some sign. Yeah, he's around you quite a bit. He is obviously busy on the other side. But he is around. One second. Yeah, I think you are going to have your next lifetime together. He is around. As for what he's doing, he's around music. As for a dream, yeah, he's in your dreams, but you don't remember him. He does know how much you miss him. But he's around music. I don't think he played 50s music, but I feel 50s music around him. So maybe you do play 50s music. I feel 50s music around him. I'm not sure if you play that, but I see that around him. It was 4 years ago, so. Something about 50s music, he loves it. Well, that was a he. I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce names. Anyway, yes, it is him. Sorry. Yeah, I butcher names here, just so you guys know. If you want your name butchered, just come here. Oh, as for a sign, let's see here. I don't think he's going to do that. Well, wait a minute. I don't think he's ready to do that. As for give you a sign, he's around. I know he's around music. He likes 50s music, as I said before. We can always play that, and you might feel his presence. I'm going to give that to you. I don't know if that even fits him. You can always resubmit if you like. Feel free. That's okay. But I'm just telling you what I'm getting. I feel 50s music all around me right now. So something about it. He's not going into details of anything else because he wants to keep a lot of this private, so that's okay. We just go with that. Like I said, you can always resubmit. Don't worry about it. Tell me about it. Symmetry. Well, again. Why I come to this planet, I see this is a big mistake. Any tips for meditation? Yes. This is for symmetry. Yes. Like I said before, candles. This is another thing. You can go to a metaphysical shop if you feel like it. Always follow your instincts, and you can always ask them what will. You don't have to go into details like what's going to help me get through this world, but you can always what can bring up help my spirituality or I don't know, or just tell them that whatever you want to do. What can make my life a little bit easier to live? One thing I got for you though. 1 second. You have many past lives here as human that were not easy either. You had a past life here as a knight, and you were murdered. Why do I see you murdered a couple of times? I guess you had many life. You had a couple of lifetimes here as a white knight, or a knight in shining armor. You were killed a couple of times in battle through different lifetimes. That's another thing what you're feeling. that's what's so aggravated with this place, because they haven't had it all that easy. You also had a lifetime where you're captured and tortured. That's lovely. So that's another reason why you don't want to be on this planet. As for why you came to this planet, was to let all this go. To now, this is important because it's just for you to renew yourself. To I don't know, life hasn't been easy. It's not easy for any of us, especially in this awareness state. Um, yeah, yeah, you've had a lot of human lifetimes here that have not been very friendly. I'm not sure what others are telling you, but you've had Greek lifetimes in battle that woman. Yeah, I've had. This is where I'm getting a little bit sketchy on. You've had a Greek lifetime here where bear with me. They're not telling me. Well, just leave it at that. They're not telling me anything. You had a Greek lifetime that was not very pleasant. I think it's a female lifetime. That was it. That wasn't very pleasant either. Remember, you pick short lifetimes here, and for what it feels like is you just you pick the quickest way out of here. This lifetime is going to be longer because you're sort of. It's very strange. It's not a mistake when you see why you're here. It's when you look at all the things you've been through that were not very pleasant, and you're in this lifetime now. It's like, what am I going to do with this lifetime? Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it shit? Am I going to make it better? Am I going to just? I'm here to let go of the past of all these lifetimes that were not easy. Past life regression would be good for you. I'm not sure about here, but there are people here in this community that can help you with that. That can help you break off a lot of these pieces, because that's another issue what you're having here. It's not just the alien. You're here as an alien, yes. You've had a lot of lifetimes here that were very unhappy. So you have that also. Those are the ones that are telling me about. I imagine you've had happier lifetimes, but they're not telling me about those. They're telling me about the ones that have been bothering you. The ones that are like sticking a nail into you right now. So imagine once you explore that a little bit more, you can do that in meditation. And did you ask what minutes? Yeah. That's not in meditation. Is you, I can tell you my method of meditation is, I haven't done this in a long time, is you relax your whole body, I have a candle lit, you relax your whole body, you picture yourself with all this gray, like all the junk of the day, and you have it exit out through your body, and you have all this clean cleansing waters, like spiritual water, go through you and cleanse you of all the negativity. And you picture yourself on a meadow. You can picture your spirit guide there, whatever you want. Very positive. You always surround yourself with a white light. And you picture your guide. You take your guide's hand if you want. You walk through the meadow down a flight of 20 stairs. And you see a door, you go into a door, and you come into a room, whatever you want it to be. And you can ask for a past life to appear and help you break the cell memory. That's how I do. The Zeta lifetimes, maybe you can help that too. So you can make your life here easier. Instead of always wanting to go home, you can say, I'm here for a reason. I'm not here for no reason. I'm here for a reason. Why am I here? And go into more of that. Why are you here? Many reasons. I think mostly it's to let go of the past, to see it, understand it, and say, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to have these lifetimes hover over me like the Zeta lifetimes. I'm going to make mine, turn my life around, make it positive, and go forward. And hopefully that helps. That sounds strange, but hopefully. Yeah, those lifetimes here on this planet, you might want to take a look at that. That might help out a lot of the stress you're going through right now. As for why you're here, they're not really going into detail on that. You'll figure it out. And always feel free to submit another question. Don't feel free. Don't worry about it. I have another one, but that's too much. I have to read through all this. That's it for right now. Talked everybody to sleep. Webinars are coming back. They're going to be different. I'm not going into details right now. I have to set it up. Oh yeah, there's a radio show I'm working on also. So yeah, I am back, but different. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. But more of this. These are going to continue. Not to say the question and answers might not be every day because I have to work on the weekends. Depends on how much energy I got. I might just come on and talk about what's going on news-wise, give you an update, and then be on my way. So we're working on certain. There's going to be a radio show. This is mostly for symmetry. Everybody just ask a question. You're all welcome. I'll advertise it. It's a radio show because it hits a different audience. So we have the YouTube audience, which is good, but there's a there's a blog talk audience that needs to be tapped into also. It's going to be a psychic show, but it's more of like cleansing the soul to help you connect to your guides, help you connect, spiritually so we can help us clear our spiritual house. That's mostly what it's going to be about. So I'm going to be more of a host and not necessarily one talking through the whole thing. So it's going to be, don't know the name of it, don't know anything, just so you know. So I'm not going away. I did a lot of writing and creative stuff for a while. Oh, I have a short film that's coming out. Don't know when, and I forgot what it was about because I wrote it 2 years ago. Somebody found it and found the script and was interested in it. So when that comes about, I will make that known. Maybe, if it ever comes up. It doesn't matter. Creatively, I was doing a lot of creative work, but not anymore. Going more. There's a lot of things I had to clear out. I've learned a lot of ways of doing it. Apparently, I've had friends. I'll tell you. Well, here, I'll give you some things about myself. I've had some friends in the past that I'm not friends with anymore. But somehow, spiritually, they're still attacking me. So, what I learned, and you all can learn this, I've been doing this a lot, is it's very strange. Because my life is changing, so he saw that and got pissed off at me. It's not someone I've talked to in 10 years and more than 10 years. But I guess astrally, we're still beating the crap out of each other. So what you do is you imagine a cord from you to that person. And you imagine that cord being cut. No more interaction. And you put your walls up around so that person, you can use angels, put your walls up so this person can't affect you anymore. And this can go for anybody. So I've been doing that at work. I've been doing that to everybody, not here, but everyone I've interacted with that hasn't been too pleasant. So, especially people at work. And you can do this anytime you want. You imagine a cord, imagine it being cut, imagine walls of light surrounding you. You can do a prayer, you can do whatever you want. I use angels to help me do this. Another thing, just learned this also, is you can ask for energy from your higher self to come down and bring you knowledge. I've been doing that a lot recently also. This is new stuff. So ever since I've been doing that, I started doing this again. So spiritually, I haven't been really ready to do this, you could say. So you can look at it that way. As for the hangouts, we'll see. I'm staying incognito for some reason. There's just a reason for it. I don't know. I'm just following what my guides are telling me to do. Well, it's what's right. I'll be back sooner or later. So expect more of these. I have been working on a lot of things behind the scenes, unrelated to this, and this has become my full-time job. I am doing a what do you call it? Film festival, but I haven't had time for that. But I'm still working on it. I learned a lot of stuff from it. I guess some of it's a little bit ahead of its time in some regards. Who knows where it will go? But as for this, I learned a lot of stuff there, and I'm going to be using with this channel. So that's interesting. Spends a lot of money on it, but so basically, more questions are going to be answered very soon. Oh, tomorrow, like tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday I have to work, so I'll do my best to get. As for questions, Saturday probably not. I'll probably have a channel update. That's about it. Sunday, I'll go back to your questions. But tomorrow, yes. Sunday, yes. Rest of the week, yes. Thanksgiving, I probably will post something on Thanksgiving because I'm not much of a holiday person. I'm not big on holidays. I'm going to post it anyway. I have my own holidays. I don't go by what they're telling me to celebrate, so I'm weird that way. I'm just strange. I know some people get these holidays like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, I have to go out and buy Valentines. It's Christmas, I gotta go buy presents. You know what I mean? What is that? You know? Of course, that's here in America. If you're in Europe, it's different. Let's go buy beer every day and party. It's different. Here, it's a little bit more stiff. So that's about it. Thank you all for being here, and more is coming, and more questions will be answered. I guarantee I'll have to read these before I do them sometimes. Blessings all, and I will return tomorrow. Later.